Hello there you guys, it's Miss Charlotte and welcome back to the final and part 3 of our little speed build series of a modern mansion that we've got going on at the moment. So this is the final episode where, it's not really an episode, but the final part where we work on the last bits and bobs of the house, including the top floor, so the first floor. So as you can see here, I jumped straight into doing the bathroom. With this bathroom, I wanted to make it look a little bit different to the bottom one, which I normally don't do. When I have multiple bathrooms in a house, I kind of always make them the same style, but I decided to switch it up a little bit because why not? So I went for kind of a copper and dark style bathroom here, which I really liked. I kind of centralized it around the bath because that swatch of the bath I really liked, and I think it complemented like the whole brick look and the really cool flooring that I previously had selected for this bathroom. Again, like the bottom one, it was quite a bit big bathroom, so I feel like I definitely could have filled the space more, maybe made it smaller, but I guess in a fancy mansion you would have a lovely large bathroom, so that's kind of what I went for, I guess. And then I wanted to work on the corridor, the upstairs corridor, and just trying to fill it with a lot of nice paintings and stuff, try to not make it look too bare. But obviously I was quite limited in like putting down a carpet or something because the stairs were just like bang in the middle. If I were to change anything, I'd probably add railings maybe around the staircase. I don't know how I feel about doing that or not doing that, whether I prefer that. I normally just kind of leave it, but I guess sometimes railings look nice. So maybe I could have done that to add a bit of spice, but I try to add loads of lighting upstairs because in the corridor there weren't any main windows, only the front ones, and that was it. And I try to be a little bit creative with some weird wall plants as per usual, because apparently that's something that I can't stop doing at the moment in builds, just putting weird plants all over the walls. When I don't think they're really meant to go on the walls, but it's fine. Also, I thought it'd be cute to have a little seating area in the corridor just to fill up the space again, but I didn't really want to make it a main room with a lot going on, just a small little thing. And also I thought it would be nice to have a little like sized down coffee table kind of thing, but what's really annoying is when you try and clip an object to it, obviously it goes back to the normal size, and you can't move it any further down, because although you can make things go up from their original position, you can't make them go down, if that makes sense. Anyway, I improvised and went with a normal sized little coffee table. And then moving on to the master bedroom, so I decided to have this one, a nice double bedded bedroom, and just have this to be the main one. I was thinking about having a nice little seating area, which I'm not sure if I went with. I think I went with a little love seat rather than a massive sofa thing, but just like the normal things, like a little dresser. And I went and added some really nice decorations. And I kept it, oh no, I went with wooden. I was going to say I kept it carpet. No, in the end I made every room wooden except from the bathrooms, I think, in terms of the flooring. But I did end up throwing a nice little rug, which you'll see. And yeah, a lot of plant experimentation as per usual. That sounds really weird, but as in like experimenting and trying to like size down plants and all sorts. Tried to put a fan in, didn't like it in the end, and then yeah, just experimenting with all sorts. And I actually went back in with those fairy lights that I've used in previous builds, which I think was quite cute. I thought about putting all the way around the room, but I thought it might just be nice to put around the bed area because I think that's quite nice and atmospheric, and it kind of takes up the wall space instead of shoving a weird painting there. And then just adding some nice miscellaneous bits and bobs, which is exciting. A little chest of stack thing, a chest of stack, wow, that did not, a stack of chests, there we go. But I kept it quite plain, I didn't want it too cluttered, but did add some lovely little corner cabinets with some plants, of course, because what else am I going to put on there except from plants? Because that's all I do, as you all know. But yeah, I was just wondering, I thought I'd put it out here in this video. I've been thinking about my speed builds, and one idea I had was a speed build series on Building Newcrest. The Newcrest is the plain, absolutely empty town you get given in The Sims, and it has loads of lots to build on, and I thought it'd be really cool to build a whole town. So let me know what you guys think of that potentially being a series, because I think it would be really fun. And I do have a build that I've done that I really want to be part of Newcrest, so I might just move that in and kick off the series like that. But I don't know yet, maybe we could just start brand new and do that, which will be cool. We shall see though, we'll see what you think. But finishing off with the bedroom, decided to change the swatches of the wallpapers, which made me think I want to go change everything. And as you can see, I did go and change the living room like I touched on last episode. So I changed some of the wallpapers just to change it up a little bit. Then for the final room and this little bedroom, I decided to make it a little bit of a family home, since I don't want to make like a guest bedroom or anything. I just thought I'd make it a family that was very rich and had a lovely mansion, and so they needed a cluttered kids bedroom, and so that's kind of what I worked on. I still try to make it in the similar style, but of course in any kid's bedroom it's going to be really cluttered and crazy and very like fun and colourful, and that's what I went for. So it's almost like a completely different house if you look at it sometimes. But I don't know, I think it fits in a little bit. So I built it for 2 teenagers or 2 kids, I guess. I think more kids, to be honest, because of the toys. I guess, no, you can have both. But I just got some really nice things, like a massive teddy bear and a massive bunny, and just played around with lots of like toy placement and stuff on the bedside tables, and that kind of stuff, just to make it look very funky and cool. I tried to make each side of the room a different personality, so I guess you could have like a boy or girl, or like, I don't know. That's kind of what I aimed for. Didn't want to gender stereotype it though, because I know like blue beds and like, I guess red isn't really a girl colour, but I wanted to make it like 2 very different kids with different styles, and so kind of making their posters very different and their bedside tables really cute and different as well. That was the aim anyway, like with different lamps and stuff. I really like that lamp, by the way. It's just like a little panda holding a parasol. I absolutely love that. We need more weird things like that in The Sims. I'm really hoping they do go ahead with more things like that, because I don't know, it just adds a little something. And then I wanted to put in a nice rug, like a little play mat rug thing. Again, I'm not really sure what age group, like what age of Sim I even built this for. Like, I'm gonna say it's a young child's bedroom. I think that's what I'm going for here. And decided to make a massive like double rug thing, which kind of worked, I guess. I like it. I don't know. It's kind of funky, kind of different, and just with some cool like drawings on the wall and that kind of stuff. But yeah, that was the final build of this house, and I kind of liked it. It's a bit of a different kind of build that I normally do. I don't normally do massive houses, so I definitely think it's more of a challenge because you have to make everything go well together, and I feel that I find it more difficult to make massive houses because there's a lot of room to fill. But yeah, I'm going to work on doing more of them. And also a little finishing touch, I put curtains, which I never do in any of my builds for some reason. I know they, like, The Sims don't have the nicest swatches of curtains, but I feel like I should do that more. And then I worked on the little outside area, like the little balcony up front, which I think was really cute. Just a simple little sitting area and some plants, which I liked, and also a little bit on the porch as well, just adding little bits and pieces to spice up the front of the house, really, to make it look a little bit less plain and more pretty. And I think that was it. Did I add other stuff? Maybe a bit of terrain paint. Yeah, love a bit of a pathway. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I hope you guys liked the build, and do let me know what you think of this whole Building Newcrest series that I'm potentially going to do. But this was the house. This was the upstairs, the final piece of the puzzle. So I hope you liked it. Do give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment with your feedback, and subscribe for videos every Wednesday and Saturday. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.